Why you're always tired. You did everything right. You went to bed at exactly 11 p.m. You set your alarm for 7 a.m. That's 8 solid hours. The golden rule of sleep. But when that alarm rings, you feel like you've been hit by a truck. You drag yourself to the bathroom. You stare at the mirror and think, why am I always so tired? You blame yourself. You think it's your mattress. You think it's because you didn't drink enough water. Or maybe you need more vitamins. But the truth is far more disturbing. You are not broken. You are not lazy. You are a perfectly engineered survival machine trapped in an environment that is slowly destroying your biology. To understand why you're exhausted right now, we need to go back in time, not 100 years, not 1,000, 300,000 years. For 99.9% of human history, your ancestors didn't have a schedule. They had the sun, and the sun dictated everything. When the sun came up, the brain released a massive spike of cortisol. Cortisol gets a bad reputation today as the stress hormone. But in nature, cortisol is your wake-up juice. It's energy. It got you out of the cave to hunt, forage, and survive. And as the sun slowly went down, the temperature dropped. This is crucial. The drop in temperature was the biological trigger. It told the brain, the day is over. Shut down the engines. Cortisol vanished, melatonin flooded the system, and people slept deeply, recovering every single cell. This was the rhythm. High energy, low energy, hot, cold, bright, dark. A perfect unbroken cycle that shaped your DNA. But then we decided we were smarter than nature. Welcome to the Industrial Revolution. In the late 1800s, factory owners had a problem. Machines didn't need to sleep, but humans did. And sleeping humans meant lost profits. So they fundamentally redesigned the human environment. First, they conquered the light. With Thomas Edison's commercialization of the light bulb in 1879, the sunset was effectively canceled. Then they conquered the temperature. Welcome to thermal monotony. Your office is 72 degrees. Your car is 72 degrees. Your house is 72 degrees. Remember how your ancestors needed the cold drop to trigger sleep? You never get that drop. Your body is trapped in an endless artificial summer afternoon. But that's just the physical environment. It gets worse. Let's talk about how you spend your day. In the wild, stress was acute. It lasted 5 minutes. You see a predator, cortisol spikes, you run, you survive, the threat disappears, and your nervous system resets to baseline. Now, look at your life. Your predator isn't a wolf. It's your inbox. It's the Slack notification sound. It's the unpaid bill. It's the traffic jam. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a physical threat and a psychological one. So, it does the only thing it knows how to do. It pumps cortisol. All day long. Drip, drip, drip. A constant, low-grade panic. Your nervous system never resets. The sine wave is destroyed. You are biologically redlining your engine from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. By the time evening comes, you are chemically depleted. But the system demands more. You still have to cook, clean, and be productive. So, what do? You turn to the ultimate crutch of the modern worker, caffeine. The global coffee industry is worth over $400 billion. But caffeine doesn't actually give you energy. It just blocks the receptors in your brain that tell you you're tired. It's a biological credit card. You are borrowing energy from tomorrow to survive today. And eventually, the debt collector comes knocking. This is why you crash at 3 p.m. This is why you lie awake at 11 p.m., exhausted but totally wired. Because your body is fighting a war against its own environment. Let's look at a closed-door meeting in 1926. Henry Ford officially institutes the 8-hour workday 5 days a week. It was celebrated as a victory for workers' rights. But Ford didn't do it for human biology. He did it for consumerism. He explicitly stated that if workers spent 12 hours in factories, they wouldn't have time to buy things. The modern schedule was never designed around when your brain functions best. It was designed to turn you into a reliable cog in a machine that produces during the day and consumes in the evening. Think about your free time after work. You're too drained to create, to learn, to truly connect. So you passively consume. Netflix, social media, takeout food. The system extracts your energy at the office and extracts your money on the couch. You are perfectly playing the game, but the game is rigged to leave you empty. So, what is the way out? How do you stop being tired? Step 1. Stop pathologizing your exhaustion. Realize that feeling tired in a 21st century city is the most natural, healthy response your body can have. It means your alarms are working. Step 2. Steal back your biology. You can't escape the office, but you can control the inputs. Get aggressive natural light in your eyes the first 10 minutes of waking up. Tell your brain the day has started. Restart the cortisol clock. Drop the temperature in your bedroom to 65 degrees at night. Simulate the ancient night and stop borrowing from tomorrow. Because the moment you stop fighting your 300,000-year-old programming, you stop being a battery for the system, and you finally get your life back.